Hello everyone, welcome to iQuanta. In this video we are going to solve a DI set from CAT 19 slot 1. Now before that, let us discuss a few things about this section. If you check 3-4 past year papers of CAT, you will come to know that this has been the most challenging section and you are not asked to solve traditional sets anymore. Apart from that, this section has no particular syllabus, though you need to learn the basics of a few concepts over here like arrangements, Venn diagrams, games and tournaments. And when you talk about the DI questions, you should be familiar with almost all the forms in which data can be represented. It could be a table. You should know how to read a table properly. You should know how to read a bar graph properly. You'll also find out pie charts in some of the questions. So always try to solve a variety of sets, and mostly you will find out that there are no problems that can be easily solved by just putting in a formula. So what you need to do in this section is you should have a strategy to make the right selection of sets, and that you will only develop after you solve a large number of sets and a variety of sets. So have an aim of solving around 500 sets before CAT. You should never attempt all the sets sequentially. Many aspirants, they start solving the sets sequentially and eventually they end up wasting around 6 to 7 minutes in every set. Some even have a mindset that I have to mark an answer every 2-3 minutes. So that should not be your approach. So be calm while you attempt a set. Proceed step by step, word by word. Keep noting down all the data that has been given in the set. And always attempt those sets first in which there are minimum number of conditions involved, minimum data involved. And if sometimes you encounter such a set in which you find yourself blank even after reading 2-3 minutes, you should skip that set and move on to the next one. Mostly in CAT, 4 sets are solvable. So invest around 2-3 minutes in every set. Choose a particular set and give all your time to solve that particular set. As far as previous CAT papers are considered, solving 4 sets is considered a very good attempt in CAT. Once you reach that, you can try to touch the 5th set as well. So now let us start solving this set. So the question is, 5 vendors are being considered for a service. The evaluation committee evaluated each vendor on 6 aspects: cost, customer service, features, quality, reach and reliability. Each of these evaluations are on a scale of 0, which is worst, to 100, which is perfect. The evaluation scores on these aspects are shown in the radar chart. For example, vendor 1 obtains a score of 52 on reliability. So we have a chart here, and if we talk about reliability, it is over here. We have to check for vendor 1. Vendor 1 is represented by this pink dotted line. Pink dotted line is over here. So the score of vendor 1 in reliability, it is somewhere around 52 because this point is somewhat close to 52. I hope this is understood. Similarly, for all the vendors, you have to calculate the score using this chart. Basically, this chart says that this is 10, this is 20, score of 30 is here, 40 is here, 50 here, 60, 70, 80, 90, and score of 100 is not represented here. Then reading further, vendor 2 obtains a score of 45 on features. So we are talking about features and vendor 2. Features are over here, and vendor 2, it is represented by this orange dashed line. Dashed orange line is over here. So this will be the score of vendor 2 in features. And if you calculate this, it will be somewhere around 10, 20, 30, 40. This is somewhere around 45. So yes, this is how you have to read the chart. So let us start solving the first question. The first question is, on which aspect is the median score of the 5 vendors is the least? So we have to calculate the median score of the 5 vendors. So I hope you are familiar with the term median. Basically, if you are given a few numbers, what you have to do is you have to arrange them in increasing order. Median is nothing but the middle value. So for example, if I say what is the median of 2, 3, 1, 4 and 5. So first of all, you will arrange these numbers in increasing order: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to choose the middle value. It is 3. 3 will be the median here. If you have even number of observations, like if I say the data is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, here you have even data. That means even number of observation because we have 6 values. In that case, these 2 values will be the medians. There are 2 medians when there are even number of observations. So I hope median is clear to you. Now the question talks about the aspect in which the median score of the 5 vendors is the least. So that means we have to relate 5 vendors and their scores in all the aspects. So let me write down all the parameters over here. Reliability, all the aspects. This will be reliability. Then we have reach. Then we have quality. Then we have features. We have customer services. And then we have the cost with us. Then we have to write down all the vendors. So vendor 1, vendor 2, vendor 3, vendor 4, vendor 5. So now table is the best representation in which we can relate the score of vendors in each aspect. So this will be our table here. I hope this is understood. You always have to choose that particular representation in which you can easily read and relate the data. So vendor 1 in reliability, it is 52. If you talk about vendor 2 in reliability, for vendor 2 it is the orange dashed lines, and we're talking about reliability, so it is over here, which is exactly 40. So let me write 40 over here. For vendor 3 reliability, vendor 3 is represented by this black line, and we are talking about reliability, it is somewhere over here. This is around 75. So we'll write 75 over here. In the similar manner, you have to fill the whole table. I hope you can read the data from the chart now. You have an idea of that. So I'll directly be filling the table over here. You can match your data with it. You never have to write down the exact value, because in such cases you cannot find out the exact value of that particular aspect. You simply have to write down the approximate value. So finally this will be the table that you will be getting, and then you can use this table to solve all the 4 questions. It will take you around 2-3 minutes to form this table. Now if we talk about the question, we were talking about on which aspect is the median score of the 5 vendors. So that means we have to write down all the aspects first. So now let us try to find out the median score of all the vendors in these aspects. So if we talk about the median score in reliability, it is, first of all you have to arrange all the figures in increasing order. So smallest is 26, then we have 40, then we have 52, then 60, then 75. So the median value will be 52 here. So 52 is the median in this case. Then if we talk about reach, in reach we have minimum 46, then we have 58, then comes 63. So 63 is the median over here, because third value is the median. We have 5 observations. So in quality, 40 is the least, then 48, then 62. So 62 will be the median here. In feature, minimum is 40, then 45, then 56. So 56 will be here. For customer services, 28 is the least, then we have 41, then we have 50. So 50 will be the median here. At last for cost, 50 is the least, then we have 71, then we have 77. So 77 will be the median over here. So in which aspect do we have the least median? We have it in customer services, which is 50 over here. So 50 is for customer services. Option A will be the correct answer here. So I hope this is understood. Let's try to solve the next question. In the second question also I'll be keeping the table. It may be useful over there. So the second question is, a vendor's final score is the average of their scores on all 6 aspects. Which vendor has the highest final score? So we are talking about the term final score over here, and final score is nothing but the average of the scores on all 6 aspects. So final score FS will be nothing but sum of all scores upon the number of aspects. It is always 6. So we can simply say that the vendor which will have the highest sum of all scores, he will have the highest final score. So let us check the vendor for which the sum of all the scores is the highest. So we have already written the total over here. We can see that it is the highest for vendor 3 over here. So that means vendor 3 will have the highest final score. So option D will be the correct answer here. Let's try to solve the next question now. The question here is, list of all the vendors who are among the top 2 scorers on the maximum number of aspects. So that means we have to keep all the aspects, and then we have to find out the top 2 scorers in that aspect. So first of all, if we talk about reliability over here, the highest is of vendor 3 and vendor 5. so V3 and V5. Then if we talk about reach, in reach we have the highest for vendor 1 and then vendor 5, so V1 and V5. Then if we talk about quality, the top two scorers are, one of them is vendor 1, the next is vendor 2, so vendor 1, vendor 2. Then if we talk about features, in features we have the top two scorers as vendor 4 and vendor 5. Then if we talk about customer services, then we have the top two scorers as vendor 4 and then vendor 1. So vendor 4 and vendor 1. At last we'll talk about the cost. In cost, the top two scorers are vendor 3 and then vendor 2. So now we have the top two scorers from all the aspects. So if we talk about vendor 1, he's among the top two scorers in how many aspects? 1, 2, 3. Then if we talk about vendor 2, he's among the top two scorers in how many aspects? Here and then here. So he's among the top two scorers in 2 aspects. Vendor 3, he's over here, then he's here, he's in 2 aspects. Then vendor 4, he's among top two scorers in 1, 2 aspects. Then if we talk about vendor 5, he's among the top two scorers in 1, 2, 3 aspects. So we can say that vendor 1 and vendor 5, they are among the top two scorers in maximum number of aspects, because he's among the top two scorers in 3 aspects and he's also in 3 aspects. So vendor 1 and vendor 5, that will be our answer, option B here. Now let's solve the last question. The last question is list of all the vendors who are among the top 3 vendors on all 6 aspects is. So we are talking about those vendors who are among the top 3 in all the aspects, all 6 aspects. So again we'll have to use the data from the previous question. We have calculated the top 2 in every aspect. Now let us keep the top 3 vendors in all the aspects. So in reliability we have the top 2 here. Next will be vendor 5 had a score of 60. Just below 60 we have vendor 1. So let us write vendor 1 over here. In reach it will be vendor 3. In quality it will be vendor 3 again. In features it will be vendor 3 again. In customer services as well we'll have vendor 3. In cost it will be vendor 1. So we have to find out that vendor who is among the top 3 in all the aspects. So we can easily see that vendor 3 is among the top 3 in all aspects. Then if we talk about vendor 1, he is not here. If we talk about vendor 2, he is not here. If we talk about vendor 3, he is already included. Vendor 4, no, he is not among top 3 in all the aspects, he is not here. And then vendor 5, no, he is not among the top 3 in all the aspects, he is not here. So only vendor 3 is such a vendor who is among the top 3 scorers in all the aspects. So the answer to the last question will be vendor 3, option C. So that is how we have to solve the questions. Only having one single table can help us to solve all the questions. This was not very tough. If you maintain a little bit of speed, then you will definitely be able to solve this set within 7 to 8 minutes. And that would save you a lot of time for the other sets as well. So I hope the solution is clear. If you have any doubt from this, please ask again. Thank you.